Everything is fine when you start, but there were many, many problemos. Is there anything? Is there sound? Good afternoon. Let's suppress the rage and just pretend. We are going to play. We're going to try and get above 2,000. So I'm going to play. There we go. 7-point speeds. And we're going to see what happens. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have us some fun. We're going to have high Reese. High Reese. Oh my god. Wait. We get a part. Doesn't pair you immediately, and I'm not so sure whether that's because there aren't enough opponents or whether there's some sort of difficulty in that doesn't automatically pair. Because when I used to play on the old version, there were plenty of people that would play 7-point speeds. But it's doing this quite a lot. We got audio. Yeah, we have. We got audio. Everything happened. No sound. Cat was playing up. Had to attack it. Had to eat. Yeah, so it usually takes a while. And there must be people playing Friday afternoon. I would imagine fair number of people playing in Europe where it'd be 4 o'clock. Most of it, you know, Germany, Spain, I don't know, not Spain. I suppose most users come from the US and Canada. So it's going to carry on doing this. I might just cancel it to sort of reset it. Reese, where is Reese on the leaderboard? Dum de dum dee dum. Reese is number 2. That's very impressive. Kind of. Simon D. Genghis. Well, I know I'm selecting. I don't want to play a no minimum. Sound. We still got sound. Any moment now. Okay, now it works. So the microphone thing is something to do with OBS. Just to remind myself, not that any of you care. OBS is the software that captures all the screen and the video and the audio. So I can see when I look down on it that the feed, there is a green volume level which is going up when I speak. So now I don't want to play a friend because then I don't get rating points, but I might have to. Out who wants to play a few matches. I guess what I will do, make no minimum, and we could just increase it to 5 pointers, increase the pool of available players. But like I suspected, that's not working at all. This appears to be some sort of bug which doesn't... Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so, okay, maybe I was wrong. So, by opening it up to 5 pointers, we've got an under 1600 by a long way. This is already a double, a double, but not a pass. I feel I've seen all the nicknames. I feel I've seen Bradman. Amazing that if you play instantly, your opponent feels beholden to do the same thing himself. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Luckily it wasn't a double. Brad the man. So I think he's favourite actually because I got 3 men back. Oh, I don't know what he did with that. Just checking I'm going to do this. I'm not 100% sure, but this seems okay. He'd have to play with a 3-2. He would have had to have done something awkward. So this is a part I'm not going to think. Seems like it was an insta pass or a think about for a microsecond pass. Okay, is that symmetry? No. I learnt this from Paul Kirby. I think that was right. I wouldn't usually hit twice. Paul is someone that I played against and giving a few pointers to, and it's all very quick and rough and ready here. And then he was he had a few plays where, you know, he was hitting a little bit too much in board, and I was like, what are you doing that for? And then there was actually a position where he had, oh, what was that? Wow, what happened there? Shall I come out to cover the outfield? Okay. take point 33% just for the PR. I don't want to. Oh. I don't know what the fuck. What's going on? It's all a bit random. Playing these random. Shall I just do this? Is this a cube? I don't know. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I might get gammoned anyway on a 2 cube, which oh god, maybe next game we'll play a normal, because this is all a bit random. This is probably I just feel like doubling. I don't know why. It's just silly. I mean, 6-5. It doesn't really make sense, and we're gonna gammon him as probably more than he's gonna gammon us. Plus whatever, 5-3. It's too random playing. Yeah, sometimes I notice that when you missing is the most psychologically disconcerting, especially when you've got the beep beep, and then you miss, and you're like, what do I do? How do I? Your brain is so oriented towards the number that hits. It takes a while to disentangle yourself from just making the play that would hit. Okay. So would he be likely to gammon me in this position? Maybe. I mean, not hugely. Obviously, I got 6 men back. Try and make the bar. I could use this checker on the 22, the spare one, to split to the 21, to go to the 21. So maybe there's a... Maybe like now. Maybe now's not the time, but I'm gonna do it. And maybe I go for maximum coverage. I mean, probably not, but I just want to play something fun. Oh. I mean, even now, maybe I should just play 21 to 20, but especially as he's not stripped on the 8 point. For fuck's sake, leave a shot, Jesus. So we're gonna gammon him anyway. So come on. Could miss. Six. Stay back. He could just roll a 5-1. He did the hard part. Okay. I think I'm going to play a normal because this is not conducive to 1, 2, 3. This? Do I want that? Doesn't really make sense to dupe my M6s. But then so just monitoring the gammons. There's still some gammons, even if he doesn't come in and leave a second or third blot. Maybe not now. I would probably break the 7-point, but not with not having to put a man on the 3-point a spare. Six. We're six. Oh, yeah, okay. 6 or 5. We're 6. We're 6. We're 6. We're 6. Okay, following this, a quick review on the Galaxy platform. Double decision. Well played, thank you. Hi, Jim. Oh my god. So let's go all the way through. 4-2, 4-2, double 6. Oh, it was only a small pass. I don't think I knew that. 5-3, double 2, 6-1. He ran. Okay, nothing. Nothing of interest. So the double hit is not right. So what was this sequence? Can I be bothered? Well, 5-1, 5-2, 5-1, 5-2. Looking at it in the cold light of day, I would still want to hit here. So this isn't XG. I'm possibly it's still the right analysis. But I would still hit twice. Let's move on. 6-5. Okay, he could have hit twice. This was... Okay, I don't remember that 6-5. What did he do? I did it. This was his double. It was a -1. I took. Yeah, it got a bit. So okay, I should have played 13-10 according to this. Oh, it's 4. Is it 4-ply? Okay. So this was already a cube. Fair enough. Okay. All right. That's not normal when you're talking and stuff. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Sorry. This was already a cube. I'm white, so I should have doubled. Should have doubled here. Which I didn't remotely cop onto. And then okay. And when I doubled, it was too good. Okay. Wow. Wow. And I was thinking about whether or not to double. So what's going on in my stodgy little brain? Wow, what's going on? Is it talking? Is it the talking? Possibly. Now seeing the real demerits, fuck, I can't think of the word, of him not having any checkers on the 5 or 4 point. Obviously I kind of saw that during the game. So what I was thinking of, and it was too good. So 1-1 is a very special score for go away, Catty, for recubes. These were interesting. Shouldn't have. Okay, fine. I should have just whatever. I would like to look at it on XG, but it's gonna go haywire. Extreme. So I'm just opening XG up for the next installment. Oh, it is opening. Okay, all right. Hold on. Everything's going a bit. (3-1). I should play 21-17. I don't think I would ever. Yeah, not trying to find some understanding of what. Unless it's maybe it's a common. I know this is 4-ply, so I keep trying to use the GNU excuse, but it doesn't wash. So with his 4-3, oh, he should have double hit. Okay. All right. Well, that was a washout. I suppose I won some points, but I don't think I can stand. Maybe trying a normal. I don't think I got the patience for speed, funnily enough, because I'm. Oh, we've got an opponent. That's good. Fantastic. Oh, this is what we wanted. Our old friend Captain Bloodeye. So now we can't hide behind the excuses. Do I want to try and good game? Captain Bloodeye is someone that was at the top of the. Oh, he doesn't realise that the game started. He could be one of the. He could be a stream watcher. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, he's there. Fantastic. 1-2. I would like to make the 4 point, to be honest. I'm not going to just make the 9. Some bizarre thing has happened. Okay. I think for. Oh, well, it worked. Alright, next move. I wanted to finish my thought, but as far as this decision is concerned, we're 6 pips up, and it's probably not enough. He's got all his checkers in the right places, apart from the one that's on the bar. Here I would kind of like to hit on the 1 point, but probably having not cubed makes it less viable. Okay. He comes in, we're still a big favourite. I think it's pretty clear to make the 5. It's pretty clear for him to run. This is a lot better, this speed. Gives me time to talk. We're still a favourite. 7s and 10s. That's a little bit awkward if we play clean, which we meaning we have to come up to the 21 I think we probably do have to do that to just avoid getting hit. The other play is to play 6 to 3 with the 3, which is possible, but then it goes against the game plan. We would have been hit. He's going to have to run all the way. He would like to cover the guy in the 11 point. This is not right. I'm surprised he played this. I'm very close to cubing, but 7 away, not quite enough of a score kind of bias towards cubing. If I was down, maybe 1-0 down, I would probably... Well, if 2-0 down, I would definitely cube. So this is awkward again. So the natural play is just to play 21-18, 6 to 2. That's the natural play. 2 down just means that he can get control of the outfield, which I don't like. So everything else being... I could play 21-18, 8 to 4, but I don't want to give up the 8 point. I don't want to be hit on the 8 point. So just, not that I understand the position, but I would do this by elimination. Keeping all my checkers in the right places, I guess, is the idea. So he doesn't hit and cover. The only reason I say that is because that was the play I saw, but his play must be better. So I would like to keep the 21 point, but seeing that I'm not that far behind in the race, maybe I have to step up, but I'm far from sure. So now I'm sad that I released the anchor on the 21, because he rolled big. And in some ways I want to get that guy off the 21 moving, because he's in a little bit of danger, but obviously he's protecting. So I think I should stay there, take advantage of my stronger board. See, this is what happens. But I should be okay. I mean, I think this is a pretty easy take. Is it not? So he doesn't cube. This is not such an easy take. Right in the difficult spot. So the other one, I mean, I can understand. He probably... I don't think I would have doubled myself, maybe. Okay, alright, I'm going to take... Maybe this is obvious. So I can just come in, and at any point where he hasn't cleared the 13, I think I'm doing okay. If he wants to hit me loose in board, he's going to have to suffer the consequences. So I could come in with 20 numbers there, so, and still he hasn't cleared the 13, so I'm going to hope that my take was fine. And now, so he's rolled like, he could have made the ace point, by the way, but maybe this is obvious. He would have solved his problem about, well, okay, so okay, solves it now. Mop up says he just saw Captain play Dirk, okay. So we don't know who the old captain is. But just to go back to this take, even having suffered the worst possible sequences, I could still save the gammon. I mean, I'm only losing like 65 only, I say. But yeah, look, I come in, I'm going to save it. So I think the take was fine. Yeah, we don't know who this Captain Blood-Eye is, and we would like to know. I have my suspicions. Actually, the gammon save is going to be close. I need a crossover. Happy to get one. Would have preferred 2 crossovers there. So what do you think, guys? Guys have to start using this kind of... Guys, what do you think? Would you have taken? Guys? Always interested. Hi. I can't see your name, but I can see Arabic, but I can't read Arabic. I think it's Arabic. So I managed to escape with a 2-point loss, which I think was fine for all the the possible reward that I had. So 6165, 21. I think either 1310. I forget this. This is just a standard thing which maybe I could have memorized. This duplicates 6-4. I think this is what I used to think was right, and this is what I'm gonna realize is still not right. Okay. Why did I not duplicate the 6-4? Because I suppose I didn't want to come up to the 23, even though it did duplicate the 6-4. But I came out of it okay, and I've made the 5 point. Just Captain Bloodeye. I think he's only made one mistake, the thing that I was surprised about, which was the 6-2. So he should just make the 9, of course. I think I'm going to bring it in so as not to be hit. I could run all the way. I could play 13-8. 3-1 allows him to unstack with great efficiency. Should I hit on the ace point? Yes, possibly I should. Without going deep into it. I'll get hit back. Okay, no. So I would have been better off not hitting, because now he can just come up to the 21. And this is a double at this score. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't double, because it's just an obvious trigger, a fan, plus he's got a... I'm not sure what's going on. So I played the captain many times. He plays really well. A little bit of a rivalry. If I anchor, I haven't lost. So hit or not decisions. Tricky. Like usually you would say to yourself, well, if you don't hit, you're going to lose because you're just conceding 2 men behind a 5'. But he's still got 1 man back. So it's not that clear that I've lost if I just anchor. And if I don't anchor and I hit, I've got a blotting board. Plus I'm kind of primed. And I'm outboarded. Maybe this is close. What people say when they don't know. So if I just make the 22, he just comes around. I'm a bit stuck. The overarching thing is the score. That I'm not trying to protect my lead at all. Please anchor. I don't think anchoring is right though, and don't fucking tell me what to. Don't tell me the moves, Moppy. Maybe anchoring is right. But I don't think I'm going to anchor. I can still win. I can still roll a 6. So I'm going to hit. Notwithstand, despite Moppy. Okay, well this is nothing. What is... I mean, even if I've made a mistake by hitting, this is an easy take. Like, imagine if he doesn't hit me back. I haven't loved... I mean, maybe that's a cube anyway, but... So if I anchor, would it have been a cube? No. So if I'm right in hitting, then that wasn't a cube. But now... maybe I wasn't right. So, I definitely want to make the 10 point, and there's no real good 4. Okay, I'm dead. 6 is 6. And I have to hit, but I would love not to. I would love just to be able to come up to the 23 and be immune from being hit. Because it's going to be difficult to get my checker out from the 23 point. 24 point. Double 2 can just make the 4. It might have to, just to give myself time. The time being gained were from him fanning. Hi, Christian. So I do the difficult thing now, and if he doesn't come in, this is just an easy cube, and maybe I've lost. Maybe lost my market. I don't think it could have been a cube before because it's an enormous sequence, the 1-6. So I'm very interested in the hit. So passing seems sensible. So if 5 away, 5 away. Maybe taking the lead for the first time in the match. He should come in on the 4 and come up 1-2. No. So I'm behind, so I think I can just go for a priming play. I would say being 2 up after the roll is tantamount to being behind. So I'm not even sure if I would have done that. I'm definitely in front, but at 5 away, 5 away, I don't think this is enough to cube. I think I can comfortably do this without spending too much time looking at the position. He's going to hit, gets himself out of dodge, leaves a few numbers from the bar, but obviously not enough for me to do anything with. 4-6 just misses, and then puts him in like an okay position where he can just consolidate. This doesn't really allow him to... oh, it does. I missed it. It does allow him to consolidate. I think I'm happy to make the 21 because I've still got the goalkeeper. Excuse me. So he's now probably done enough to get me to pass. I wonder how big a pass it is actually, but difficult to say. Like even if he does, in the unlikely event he has to play behind, I haven't got like a 5-point board yet. So this is probably not a huge pass at this score. Not many gammons. I would be embarrassed if it isn't a pass. So I don't know about the 4-3, whether that's right at this score, but I regret not having played it differently. 2-6 is nice, easy enough to play. He just comes out and out. 6-2, I think I have to make the 4-point and just redistribute my checkers in a better way. I can't hit twice. That would just leave my checkers in the wrong positions. So he's going to hit, make the 4-point, and I didn't see why could he not have just played 13-11? I think he should have done. I just put my checkers where I want them, which is the theme for almost all plays in backgammon. Same with this double 2. Don't see why he wouldn't make the 9, for other reasons anyway. You know, and this is like basically what you do in backgammon. I mean, I just have to make the 22 and then the 5, again put it in the best place possible, without really even knowing what I'm trying to do. The pattern takes care of the position. I'm not sure what he should have done with that. Oh, so 3 I'm going to cover. 2 I'm just going to come down because I don't really care about getting hit, and I don't think... okay, I wasn't expecting to be cubed here either, although he is 4 away. So if he makes one of these points, yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble. But if he doesn't, if he rolls like a 5, even 5-4 is going to hit, but even if he rolls like that 5-4, I'm okay. I don't know why I wasn't expecting to be cubed here. But maybe it is a double, like 5-1, he can come out and hit, and I'm still okay. The only thing that I should be worried about is the score. So 4-1 is one of the good rolls, he just makes the 5. Okay. Something like this. And I am in trouble. Definitely. I could even just think a bit longer. I've got quite a lot of time actually. The take is looking stupid now. So 1. Do we want to do that? Maybe not, actually. Maybe we want to give ourselves a 2 to come up, but actually we do want to do that, because if we roll a 1, we're going to make the 23. Or maybe we're not, but we'll come up to the 22. But it gives us the option. Wonder whether he should have hit there. So the 6 is 6. And although we're running out of time, I don't think we can afford to come off the 24, because it just gives him more kind of attacking options. He doesn't necessarily have to make the 2 point, but I think he probably will and should. I'm not sure. This is a really instructive game. I'm really hoping... Okay, so the 6 doesn't play, but I suppose rolling a 1 was really bad for me, but double 4 is an anti-joker for him, so we can still save the gammon. Don't think he's going to hit. Okay. Can still save it. Is that Dan Rivera? In my chat, I refuse to believe it. Hi Dan. So, hoping to save, still hoping to save. I mean, double 5 I think is a pretty good roll for him, because he takes 2 off and doesn't have to leave a double shot most of the time. Well, any of the 6-5 wouldn't leave a double shot. It's looking a little bit squeaky for me. I'm not sure whether he should just make the ace. He didn't even consider it. Could save it now. Could definitely save it. In which case all is forgiven. I don't know whether I should, but it feels like better to waste a pip. Really need to go to the toilet actually. Oi, I lost. Wow. Okay, so he played terribly. Okay, let's try and get it downloading. I think it's going to work. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you just give me a secondo. Oh. XG coming. Oh. Something weird is happening, as usual. As usual. Oh. Please. No, it's not liking it at all. Not likey. No likey. No likey. Oh. No likey. What is going on? Oi. Okay. Okay. No. Hmm. Where are you? Oh, come on, please. Please. Just a please. Maybe the please will work. Something weird is happening. Alright, I'm not even going to bother. I don't see why it would be so difficult for it to just work. Here I am. Okay, we're just going to go through it on here. See what happened. I thought it was an interesting game. No? I thought. So he had 4-1, 6-2, double 4. I correctly made the 4. He fanned. It wasn't a double. 2-1. Yeah, he played crap. I should have cubed here. I didn't think it was a cube. I didn't think it was. It's a 55 cube. But anyway, so the checker play. 8-4. Okay, I wouldn't have played that, but mine was okay. So big blunder by the captain. Hitting on the ace point. I'm not sure I mentioned it. I did consider it. Okay, okay. Staying back was fine. Take was good. This was fine. Good. Easy take. So he was right not to cube. I almost passed. I mean, chances of me passing it? Yeah, he didn't make the 2 point, the ace point. Okay, fine, we're fine. What can I say? I did enjoy that, even though I must have played disgustingly. 2-1. It says it's very close, but I would like to get that right. So 3-1 I hit back, he came in, did that, I did that, I did that. So I should have just run all the way. It did come to mind. It did come to mind. 5-4. How bad would not hitting have been? It would have been fine. Yet see all these very close plays taking up mind space, which isn't great. So 3-2. So my putt was right, but not by a long way. Yeah, my instinct was to anchor. So I'm not too sad about that. 30%, 32%. So I win more by hitting. That makes sense. I think we're starting to find out. So this cube, it was a cube that what you sometimes need to, okay, it was right on the border line. I didn't like it, so I don't know why he didn't come out there, but fine. I just did that. And I could have kept my okay, so that's what I made. That's fine. I just didn't see it. I don't mind not seeing it. I mind when I misunderstand. And then he passed. Okay. So far I'm going to tell myself honestly that I played quite a good game. Took a good take, blah blah blah. 6-1 he cleaned up. 3-1 I had to do that. And I don't think this was a big pass. See, it's very, very close actually. So I'm giving myself another pat on the back. 3-1 I hit. Oh, I could have made the bar and I didn't see that. That's a little bit slap on the hand. I guess I didn't want to do that at all. Yeah, he made a big mistake by not coming to the 11 point. 3-1, fine. Computer thinks I should have hit. And it's difficult. I won't spend too much time on it. I'm not sure if I would ever get this play right. He should have just... Oh no. So he missed a cube. Oh, and I took a huge pass. Okay. So the difficult thing for me was I made a kind of an improvement, and then not anticipating a cube, having made that improvement, I didn't... It was a kind of a pride thing, really. But I genuinely thought it was a take. But if I come across this position in isolation, I would have a chance of passing, and it's a very big pass, maybe even bigger on a thingy. Did I make any more mistakes? So here he should just not fall into the trap of hitting, just let me escape with sixes. In fairness, I didn't even think about that, and he should have hit, keeping the 7 point. Wow, I don't think I would have hit. I said I wouldn't have hit. It's funny what you think you know. And then that was it. So I played okay, pretty decent game. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. Don't go away. Okay, everyone did go away, but they don't usually. So maybe more people play normal, because when I put up a 7 point normal last time, it matched immediately. Well, anything, maybe Captain watches the stream, I don't know. Excuse me, just having a... So the main mistake there is, I think, just missing that I could have kept the 8 point when I played rolled. Yeah, if one of you joins the 7 point normal. I think most of you are, then you can play me, which would be nice, or not. You wankers. You fucking wankers. Just burning some Palo Santo. Smudge. Okay, fabulous. We got Gotcha from Germany. Okay, hitting down is right, so... I often miss this 11 to 10 move. I think it's unnecessary to split with the extra ace. It might seem like a small thing. So 6 he has to cover with the guy from... Yeah, okay, he's plays it so quickly. His checkers aren't brilliantly configured after using the 6 to make the 4 point, but you can't always have everything you want. And now me having the 4 prime and the shot makes me a big favourite, I think, but not enough to queue. But 4-1 basically makes him favourite, having escaped. I think I need to split. I would like to come out to the 18. Makes him favourite. Now he's saved as the checker. Goes to a pretty good spot, which is the 8 point. It's very nice to him. So his only problem is... That's a fantastic roll. Maybe I can cube next go. His only problem is his back checker, which he semi-solves, and that makes it not good enough for me to double take into account the strength of his defensive home board. In fact, I'm 3 pips up, but I'm definitely a favourite. I have to hit. I don't mind hitting with a 3, I just don't want to leave another blot, but I have to. And that makes it a pretty easy pass, I think. So that was simple enough. Simple game. He seems to have known and understood that pretty well. 3-2 he splits. 4-1 I have to hit. I don't love stripping the 8 point, but when it works like that, it's similar to the position I almost hit that you can hit and cover. So often when I'm streaming I'm missing stuff, and it's weird because you just think you're not missing stuff, but you do. But luckily I saw that it could hit and cover. So on roll now I have a pretty decent advantage. I was just trying to say that if I rolled a 1 or like a double 4, I would have been in the drive. Do people say driver's seat? Or I think it's in the driving seat, not the driver's. Kind of a boring holding game. I don't think there's much reason why I wouldn't just cover and not leave a shot. Like the 2, I could have played 13-11 if I choose to cover, but that makes no sense. I don't know if... Well, he could have done... What could he have done? So I've got another 5-4. So being up leans towards, obviously, why am I not running off the anchor? I just think that it just gives him so many numbers that he wouldn't have had, even though the race is lending itself towards running, and maybe I have to run now. He's made the board. Kind of want to get this right after not playing very well in the last game. But if I run off the anchor, I'm not duplicating anything. I'm giving him like a 5 to hit from the anchor to his anchor. The more I look at it, the more that 13-3 looks like the normal play. And then he has to do something. And then I often find myself saying, well, maybe it's obvious. So after this, obviously he wouldn't have been able to do anything, but the fact is when you run off the anchor, then even if you get that guy safe, you have another guy that's vulnerable. So anyway, I think he has to play 2 down. I don't think this is a 4 viewer stream. This is probably like a 19 to 20 viewer stream, to be honest. So we're way... Okay, someone else has fucked off. You don't deserve... Okay, fabulous roll. You don't deserve to be viewed. So hopefully we got this anchor thing... What would Mop Up have done? This anchor thing right. Not sure why he paused there. And 26 pips. Okay, he just takes. I would lean towards passing. I'm surprised he took. You could probably see that. So maintaining the checker on the 8 point to be able to roll a 6-1 without leaving a shot is a usual thing, but now seeing that the checkers go to such nice spots, I'm just going to make the board and hope. So 6-3 would leave a shot as well. Okay, that's a fantastic roll. I could just pile them up. What am I playing too quickly? I could have piled them up on the 8 point, but that leaves a bad structure. Yeah, would you guys have come off the anchor? Tell me. Or was it difficult? Okay. So should be plain sailing from here. I mean, I didn't have any decisions. I'm actually more focused on whether or not it's going to be difficult to play. I mean, if I roll a 6-2 in that position, there's nothing I can do. So, what happened? Something bizarre. Okay, nothing is lost, it just kind of... Hello? Okay, I don't know why that happened. I think I clicked on back. Is it... I hope he's still here. I hope I'm not disconnected. How would I know if I'm disconnected? No, I'm enjoying... Okay, fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. 3-0 up, 6-5, we run. Paul says he liked the anchor play. Thought sitting... I can't read what you wrote, Paul, because it's all blurred on my Fukucta screen. I can see 17-10, 11-10 or something. So double 4. I've got a super stack on the 6, but it seems insta to play to make the 5 point there. Six 4. I think you should just make the 9. I'm happy to unstack. I mean, it wouldn't be ridiculous to hit, and it wouldn't be ridiculous to come up either. I think I'm going to come up. Not sure what this delay is. Got a select group of 3. We got Paul. Oh, okay. Should have hit, but I'm happy that I came. Is he experiencing delays as well? It seems to be going. I'm happy that I came up to the 20 point, because now when I didn't see that then. Having him rolling 6-5, I'm much happier, of course, to be on the 20 point, so I can just escape. And now I've rolled something else that gives me a really easy cube decision and a big pass for him. Yeah, he's playing pretty well. Okay. 4-3 I will split. Double 4 he's going to hit twice. Fantastic. So probably passing. I mean, almost too good. Yeah, he doesn't need to cube that quickly. Okay, 4-1. Paul says, like the anchor play, thought splitting looked better than 11-10 earlier. Have I learnt now that you come down with this and with the 4-3? Okay, so he should just make the 20 point. I feel that he will. I think he's a good player. Okay, so he's not as good as I thought because he's taking his time. Okay, he's done it though. Fair enough. Should I just play super safe? I don't think I can leave a shot. It's not so bad to do this anyway, so I would be surprised. I'll be surprised to find out that there's something wrong with my play. Yeah, he's definitely a good player, his timing and everything. So I am running out of stuff to do here. I will take a little like 3-1 or 3-2. I'll take a 3-2. 4-2 would be good. Double 4 would be good. 2-1 I'll take. I'll leave it triple blotted. I mean, he's not going to run being behind in the race. I'll take another 6 to 9 viewers. There we go, there's one more. So if I play 8-2, 6-3, I get to make 2 more points in board rather than just 1 by playing 13-4. Which could be a thing, but then I don't make the right points in board. I kind of duplicate my ones, his ones, and I get to keep the 8 point. So this was my play, and I'm just sort of okay, get hit, which is very, very bad, and this makes it a pretty big pass at this score, I think. Not to mention I've got all these blocks in board. Okay. He slots. Yeah, maybe. Didn't get a chance. Happy to just monopolize my race lead and just try and... These are the games that I do have somewhat of an idea how to play. Just try not to get hit is basically what's going on. So I think I have to run. The question is, where do I run to? Although 2 down looks nice in that I just don't get hit a lot. This is a difficult play. I mean, this is one play, of course. But it gives him a kind of a nice hit with like a 5-1 or a 4-2. Although it does duplicate his 4-2. This is one play. And the big advantage of this is that I just don't get sent back. But I might have some trouble playing my upcoming rolls. And this is what most people would play, and they'd probably be right. It leaves 2-6. 16 shots. If I get missed, I suppose... If I get hit on the 11 point, I've got 5s and 2s to hit back. I don't love this. I mean... So let's try and monitor. Like often what we should be doing is like monitoring like how good our play was by how it turns out. So obviously we got missed, but can we actually get our checkers round and safely? It's going to be a little bit tricky. You know, we have to do this, and this is not ideal, even though he's got a blotting board. And then we just rolled a joker, which is fine. Obviously being 4-2 up is really not close to doing anything. And now seeing that we can hit 2 probably makes it immediately right. If we don't hit, we don't have to hit 2. If we don't hit 2, we only leave him a few returns. And if we do this, we have to be worried about covering, but I think it's unlikely that this is going to be worse than just hitting 1. And then same idea, being 4-2 up. Okay. This is such a good roll. I'm going to turn him off. I don't think there's any need for him to 1-2. So we're definitely going to cut. We're definitely going to cover. And it seems natural to unstack, but then he could just make the 3-point. We could just do this. We could just do this. I mean, I would just hit make the 2 instantly. But yeah, I suppose you have to. Could make the 3. But it does make sense just to come around to the 10-point to get safe. I suppose he can just make one of the anchors then, and then you're not happy. So maybe the idea here is like you gain on fans, and if he just comes in with a 3, it's not too bad. You've unstacked a point that you need to unstack. I don't think I've ever muted anyone on chat before. Paul, don't tell me, please, no spoilers. There's obviously no delay, so it's a little bit annoying when people tell me okay, and now we're just playing on. It's never easy. It's never easy. You have to make the 2, but now when he makes the 3, okay, that's good. Well, that's not so good. Taking ages over everything, but still, would have wanted to make the 8-point. Okay. What am I missing? I don't see anything else but this. I mean, I can play something like this, but then he just comes out. I suppose the only upside of getting hit is that I get a little bit retimed, but so I'm assuming he's oh, he didn't hit. Okay, I shouldn't assume anything. I thought he was like taking his time. He doesn't realize that I'm streaming, and fine. And again, I don't think there's any reason to cube at this score. 1, 2, and just clear the 7 is normal. And kind of lost the plot a bit. And just not cubing. He's still got quite a lot of winning chances. I think I have to hit, and just leave a 1-5 and a 3-5. Still not cubing. I mean, he's got very high so 3 is forced to there, and then I suppose I'm not going to leave a shot, so I do that. 6-4 is oh, making me hope. And can I take this, actually? Gotta be careful. Usually you take this kind of stuff, but gotta be careful here, looking at what actually hits. So from the 24 point, 1 point, 4s and 5s are hitting, and then 2s and 3s. So the only thing that's not hitting is 1-1, 6-6 and 6-1. So obviously I can't take this, because if I get hit, it's almost completely over. Unless I roll 2-1. Let's say I get hit on the 6 point, I come in and safety the guy, and even then, okay. So this, hopefully, everything's making sense. That's what I'm looking for. So he's 4 away, I'm 3 away. He's playing well. I don't desperately want to split, but I think it's more dangerous to slot than to split. I think he should cube, actually, whatever I do. I really do. I don't think he will. Okay, let's have a look later. That gets me out of trouble. But he's a big favourite, even though he's 18 pips down before the roll. He'll cube, obviously. This is an easy decision. No, he's playing well. I mean, I think that was a cube, though. So my initial thing was just to pass this. But it's suspect because he's 4 pips down. Yeah, I suppose it is a pass. His 5s and his 3s aren't great, though. His double 5 is good. His double 3 is okay. Okay. Could be bad. I don't know. This was a tricky one. Okay. Seems obvious, right? Could have brought one down to the 10, so he'll just escape. Yeah. You know what? Look, if he comes in with 3-2, is he going to hit me on his own bar? I didn't want to just leave a checker on the 9 point. Well, he will with that. Maybe he can't afford, yeah, to do that. I think it's okay for me to hit back. Got a good board. I'm way down. So he'll hit twice. He's got nothing. Yeah, he's playing well, really well, I think. Of course, we'll find out he's played junk. 6-5. So he can't really double until he's like covered the 4 point and stuff. I mean, maybe he could have doubled then. He can play safe. Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm not even seeing. That's a if that's right, it's a good play. I mean, I didn't even think about it. And okay, I think he probably should have doubled there. Question was whether I was taking or not. So what does that do? Does that make me more or less of a favourite? I mean, I guess I've got more likely to... Okay, so I'm not convinced about his cube action here. This is just an easy pass. Is he just going to play on? No, this was bizarre. Like, I thought it felt like he was playing really well, but it seemed like he lost the plot there a little bit. So 3 away, 2 away. Potential for playing 13-5, but I don't know about that. I think I'm going to hit twice. I mean, I only go into... I end up in a losing race. I'd hate... As much as I hate this... Okay, that's the good news, I suppose. I mean, he's not absolutely desperate to anchor, but I suppose he'll take a 5-2. I will... I'm still happy to anchor because of all the checkers he's got, even though I'm like down in the match, and I'm really not... shouldn't be too bothered about defending. he should just run from the 22. This has been a great match. This has been a really good match. Lots of interesting stuff. That's a fantastic roll. The downside to my position obviously was the open 4-point, which he manages to make use of. He'll come in and up because any other 3 is just rubbish. And I might just cube because his checkers are in bad places. If he doesn't come up, I'm happier to cube. I mean, I'm pretty sure he should come up. Okay. Well, if I was going to cube if he came up... Okay, he takes... Which I think I would do. 2. Should I come up myself? Well, yes, I should. 5-4. Okay, I'm not... It's just normal to make the 8. I don't know why I'm hesitating, because I'm just overthinking, but I would just make the 8 there. Because it's the most important thing is not to let him escape with a 3-4 or a 1-6. Even after all this, he still hasn't escaped his back checker. So, delighted to anchor. Now I think it would be too bad for my position to play 6-3. He should be happy to make the 1 point. No? Shouldn't you? Yeah, and that's just a bad roll, which I can't do anything about. I don't see anything better than... could I come off the 20 point? I didn't see that. And I think I have to. I didn't even see it. Okay. I think that's a theme. I tend to miss plays like that. He would obviously love to come up. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't want to come up, but he can't. Well, he can. I mean, and he should. So he's gonna. He won't break it. He shouldn't break his board. I don't think he will. And he's got plenty of time. Could be 2 more games in this, really. Okay, 1. Don't know why he didn't come up. And can make the 6 prime from there. Even now, should he... I suppose he has to break his board now. I'm not thinking clearly. Okay, so I do get that extra checker, but... Oh! Yeah, he's going to make... I didn't get to hit it. 3s, 2s, 1s, no. He gets to safety them. But there's going to be a chance for me to make a trap play, which of course I will do. Oh, he can just come up... Yeah, this is a tricky one. He wants to come up to the 23 point. Okay, so I stay back, maximum contact. Okay, so I'm preparing to break my 7 point, I think. Maybe I do it now. Break the 8. Everything but 6-1. Double 6 is not disaster. Okay. I still want to trap him. Oh, he didn't... What? He didn't come up? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. 6. Maximum coverage. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hit. So 3 is 3. I suppose I'm going to come in. Yeah, there could be 2 more games. It could be. I mean, I could gammon him. Everything's possible. There could be 1 more game. There could be 2 more. Don't know what he should do with the 2. Probably safety it. I think... I'm not sure. I changed my mind. Want to make it. Aye. Now I'm not even going to make... Even if he doesn't hit, I might not make it. These dice are really testing my skills. I mean, that was difficult. I did... if I break the 6 point, it gives him just a chance to scoot round and win the race and roll boxes and stuff, and then I don't get a chance to get his checker on the 21 point. Come on! Come on! Don't know what he's doing. Okay, I just need to not lose a gammon, and I'm fine. Split because I want to get an anchor. I don't know what was right there. Creeping up. So this is exactly the type of position I don't want. Oh, I don't know what that was. What the fuck was that? So I might have to hit with a 6. And I've got a race, and I'm not going to get gammon, so I'm on easy street. That's the expression. Just make them, I guess. Dream of a position. I'm just going to bring them in for the race. Wow. Should I bring one in? 8 to 2. It gives me a sort of a hope of winning, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. There you go. It's never that easy. I mean, it would have been that easy if I hadn't rolled like 2-1 and 3-1. Oh, is it going to be easy? It's still close. That should help. No, that's too good. Okay, we win. Can we play under 4? Okay, that was acceptable, I guess. I thought he played well up to a point. Do you know what? Do you mind? Are you going to stay here? Are you going to stay here? Where's the camera? I'm going to get coffee. Don't go away, you cunts. Alright, so shall I try one more with XG? One more time. So temperamental. But in the meantime, so what was this? I didn't, yeah, I didn't like this because it's unusual to put a checker on the 7-point. It's actually better just to play 13-6 and not split. I rolled a perfect number. Okay, so everything perfectly played there. 10 games, wow. A distant memory, everything normal here. So easy plays. Shouldn't get any of this stuff wrong. Not sure. So I made the right play here, so pat on the back for me. That's just the first play that was tricky, and then he took this and I was surprised. I mean, after all that, he didn't actually play that much worse than me as far as PR is concerned. Let's see if XG is actually opening. No. Obviously not. So 5-1 he should slot. No, he shouldn't. Okay, fine. Okay, it is opening. Would you believe it? So I'm just gonna get it up on here. And it's analyzing. So if I put that there, and I'm still here. I'm just swapping the windows. Oh, it's going so haywire. Oh, come on, please, please. Okay. And it's gonna be here any second. Alright. Can you not be so fucked up? Yeah, I think you can hear me. So, alright, let's go to XG, see if we got anything different. Are you guys still there? I sincerely hope so. And then we got to the second game. And the cunt played better than me on XG. What a cunt. Coming up. Yeah, I'm having to look at the screen to my side, so it's difficult. Okay, so okay, double pass, that was fine. Five, 4. So nothing of interest. That was interesting to me. So I made the correct play with the 6-3. And then this was a big pass. Okay, not humongous, but big enough. 6-4 I hit. I made the 11. I made the bar. The 6-2 was close actually. But the worst play was playing bar 13, 18 and 11. Everything is just... I rolled my 3-4. So hitting twice was wrong. And my blunder settings are... Oh, I shouldn't have hit at all. Okay. See, I didn't see that, and I would never, honest to God, never not see that. I don't know why it's coming up on. Keep changing my thresholds. Okay. So this was a difficult one. I should have just hit both. I think Paul said that, and I kept telling him not to say anything in the chat. But he disregarded. Yeah, this was a difficult play. I think when you're... What about my thing? I was thinking about just playing 18, 10, 13, 5, and it's down there somewhere. All right, fine. Okay. And then I should have just played safe. So these were difficult. I suppose, in fairness, these were difficult. And I shouldn't clear the bot. Okay, someone's going to have to help me here. So the best play is keeping the bar. But if he just runs with a 6 or a 5, then doesn't it mean that I'm more likely to leave a shot afterwards? I can come back to that because I just want to see where we went wrong. Fucking hell. Oh, and then this was an easy take. Okay, I don't think this will be such an easy take on higher analysis settings. Will it? Come on, let's go down. Okay, there you go. I mean, would you take this? So a quick rollout. What am I not seeing? I know I've got 3 men off. Did I think I had 2 men off? I thought I had 2 men off, maybe. Yeah, at the moment in the rollout, it's the 976.977, so it makes it a much closer position, but still, whatever. Whatever, go back to that double 3, disconsolate, you know, okay, 4-2-5-1, 6-1. Such a tricky game, makes you think. Okay, oh good, I passed this. This I was not... Okay, it was close-ish. Six-two. You should not make the... This is the advantage of having those blunder thresholds and error thresholds set low, because then you can see that 6-4 is a little bit inaccurate to make the 2 point. 22, 18, 13, 7. Good play. Double 3. He played that really quickly. I hit. I should have... Oh, hit differently. Okay, fine. He missed cubes here, so I wasn't wrong about that. Oh, I should have just let... Oh, okay, that's a bit of a... Oh, that is an oversight in a way. So this one was... I was taking here because of the 2 men on the mid. I mean, I know I can see the answer, but here I was probably passing. and then it became too good. And then we had 3 away, 2 away. I didn't like hitting twice, but I did it because of Paul. And then I should have made the 7 point. And this is a huge, huge blunder. This is the blunder. Yeah, I mean, obviously score, but I was thinking, no, even though it's 4 away, 3 away, 2 away, I'm going to play safe, even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't understand that fully. Obviously not. His 3 was wrong. He should have just played 21. What a fucking stupid play. And then if I just played all my moves instantly, I'd have a far better chance of playing well. What was this? 4-3. Funnily enough, the computer wants me just to play to the whatever it's called, the midpoint, and duplicate ones. Ian Terry, winner Big Brother, da 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 da. Ian bloody Terry, winner of Big Brother. The fuck is this? Yeah, I should have thought about this for longer, innit, son? Joel, I have seen you. Don't worry. And Joel Cunts is here too. The old cunts. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. So it was just, I mean, the 6-4 from nowhere. Yeah, if I just go back to this one, it makes it a 41 take. And then my PR goes down to 3.22. I'm going to play one more. Where was that double 3 though? Where was the double 3? Was it in this game here? I believe it was. Oh, it gets closer. So this is the double 3. It gets closer on plus plus. But maybe someone can. I mean, that just looks. If he doesn't come out and he rolls small, I'm happy. If he does come out and rolls big, I mean, what am I gaining by keeping the bar? I gain on his double 6, but here I gain on a little bit on his double 5. After all this time, I just don't understand that. Let's try and roll it out so that the error goes away. And I can't read the chat either. Anyway, I'm going to play one more. It's like a really rainy day here. It's never good enough. That double 3. I mean, did I do anything nice in this game? Saw that he missed some cubes. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Give me 1 sec. Retard stream is continuing. So, oh my god, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Microphone's on. Kirby's here. Terry's here. Why is the display so fucking fucked up? Here we go. Yeah, we're not far away. So what's your rating, Ian? Are you going to make me search for you? United... FX something. FX. Where is he? You don't hide from me, mate. Yeah. FX something. Maybe it's just Ian Terry. Well, you're not in the top 100. No, that's not you. Okay. $19.30. That's not bad. That's not bad. I really need to go to the toilet, actually. You don't get that on a Galaxy stream. You don't get toilet updates. FZX14. FZX14. Joel. Not that you matter. I mean, it's Ian Terry. Is there anyone I haven't said hello? Oh, Ahmed. Yeah, I didn't say... I did, but I didn't say your name. Hi, Ahmed. Oh, here we are. No way. No way. Are all these people playing me just stream? I mean... Okay, let's be serious. So I think... Actually, I'm not sure. Immediately, so definitely he's gonna come up to the 22, and this might be. It might be, or it might not be. I really want a slot, therefore, I am gonna slot. For 2 he will hit. So I suppose seeing as he's got that blot on the 9 point, and also the fact that he can roll a 6 and just link up, I want to kind of disconnect those checkers. So arguing for this, I do need to go to the toilet. 3 are clear, 1 comes in, 2 makes the 5 point, and he's probably going to safety the man because it's just the standard thing to do. I don't really want to come out and face a double shot. I don't want to hit because I'm outboarded. I mean, coming down can't be too bad. I think he should double. Let's just have a look at hitting. Hitting is okay. I mean... It doesn't accomplish all that much. It just gives him an extra kind of reason to cube though. I mean, that's practical. I mean, I think he'll probably double anyway. I mean, maybe I should even pass. How did it get to this? So he rolled a really brilliant double three. So the way that you don't get tricked into just insta-taking things like this is to see what happened in the last sequence. So I rolled a pretty bad 5-3, after which he just came in and made his 5 point and played 16 to 13. I mean, can I even pass this? Probably not. Even a 5. Even after double 5, I'm not absolutely dead. I mean, I don't think anyone would ever think about passing this. Double 6 is pretty bad for me. Someone's about to tell me. Okay. No worries. Nice to have you, Mop Up. Okay, I'm going to take. This is not easy. I mean, the most natural play is just to play 11-5, but that leaves some shots where I wanna hit him. Already regretting the take. So I can either slot or just do this. I suppose the advantage of not slotting here is if he rolls a 4 that's not a 4-3 or a double 4, then I'm better off. Maybe at some point I can get to make the 23. Really tricky. His moves are really tricky as well. So I agree with running, I think. Well, this is an easy play. The question is what I do with the 2. Maybe I have to give myself more numbers to do stuff. And just play 8 to 6. Although it strips the 8 point. Okay, so that's a big joker for me. Him fanning. And that's a huge joker as well. And I'm still nowhere near anything. I think it's pretty clear. Wow, okay. Is this anything? It doesn't feel like anything. I think something like 5-1, he comes in with 1 checker. It might be a pass, it might not be. But chances are that I don't get to make the 5 point. I could just make the 3 point. I mean, I could roll double 6 or double 5, which are going to be pretty good. I mean, I would never double this. This is why I'm so much better at not thinking. And then I think it's reasonable to escape while he's on the bar. Certainly. And not having cubed, all I want to do really, isn't it, is just to get to a point where I can cash. And if I go past that point, okay, well now I'm sad that I abandoned the anchor, and we can see why it kind of made sense not to cube. In some ways I'm doing okay, but I've still got three loose blots. So I can tidy up to some extent, or I can make the 9. But making the 9 does leave some shots. I don't think I need to do that. I'm up in the race. So those 2 are for sure. Yeah, this is tricky. I mean, I would really like to make the 9 in some ways, but it does leave, like, what does it leave? 6-2, double 4. I'm going to go with this. Surely this, I mean, for whatever's said about this play, it loses fewer gammons. It might win more games because it just doesn't get hit. But I'm not that far up in the race, so I do want to prime him, block him to some degree. So this is not immediately obvious. So he's behind. So he doesn't want to come forward, but he can't just volunteer a shot. So I think I'm happy to get out of danger on the 22 and just hope to be missed, having a race lead. So he's just going to make the 18. That's the best he can do, I think. And that puts me with a little bit of an advantage. So I think we've played this game pretty well, I hope. I think this makes sense to play from the 11 point, preparing to clear the 11 point at some stage. The idea is if I clear the 14, okay, well not like that, but now I have one fewer checker on the 11, which is a good thing if I'm up in the race, which I am. Now I think the scenario is different, that it's more important to get checkers in and cross over than pre-clear the 11 point, which I do now. This is like a 62-38 something. So I think important again just to bring two checkers in. The cost is that I roll a 1-6 and leave an immediate shot. So double 4 wasn't ideal for him. 4-2 I can just make points and board. Yeah, this is not enough. I mean, yeah. Let's give him like 10, 12 pips. It's just an even race. But I do think I'm a favourite. Okay. So of course he's going to run with both. I'm surprised he's even checking. I mean, if he stays... Yeah, so he's... the real pip count, he's 17 pips up, but let's give him 12. He's still 5 pips up, but he rolled a big number, so... Very close. Very close. Yeah, so I took a lot of time on this. Just thinking about when I'm going to go for my run. 1, 2, 3. This is the last two is not going to matter too much, but just for double 5. Okay, so I think I was right. FX. Why do I FZX 14? I think I was right not to queue, but it was fine just to think about it. So 5-3-6-2, reverse split. Yeah, so I think I have to do this because it dupes the 2, and if I wanted to make the 5 point there would be 1 extra, leaving a blot anyway. But in any case, he will hit and just safety the man to the 13. No need to leave me a shot when I've got such a strong board. I suppose I'm going to stay on the 21 with the idea of trying to make one of those anchors. 6-5's a great roll. So I've got 7s, 9s and 10s. It's obviously a huge joker. He's just going to come up to the 20. He does want to unstack, but Weird, he's getting a lot of running rolls. So being up in the race, I have to race. That's the best way I can do it. I don't want to be on the 18 point. Ever. And now I think I have to vacate. Yeah, okay, not think too hard. It's 26 pips. And then of course just having a pass. So that was a kind of very easy play which I had to sort of think about, which doesn't bode well. Two one, 3-6 hits back. 5-4 re-hits back. Double 5 just going to hit on the 5 point. There's nothing else anyway. I mean, he could make the 3. And he can cube. I think I'm going to take being 6 away, 5 away. I think this is probably a snatch, but we're just going to check. As in, it's not like a... It's not great, but it's not possible to pass this. He can just not cover. So he could roll like 5-4. Doesn't leave him anywhere. If the score was reversed, I might possibly pass. But when he covers this, I'm not delighted. So funny, looking back to the last match, I played everything kind of right, and then I make my enormous blunder. There's always an enormous blunder lurking. 6-5, I think he should probably play 13-7-6 to 1, but I'm not sure. The problem with this is it doesn't leave him with the opportunity of improving as much as the other play. So he gets to cover this, but if he'd have played 13-7-6-1, the advantage is that I could come up high, and he could just make the bar anyway. Aside from all of that, in any case, so then he gets to be able to put this on the 2 point. I think I'm going to stay there and come to the bar. That's a natural play. Allows me to maintain my position, and now here he can just switch with 4 to 1. I wonder if he will do it. So if he doesn't switch, I mean he leaves himself with an awkward position. But having said that, switching is not ideal. Is switching even... Could it be terrible? So all I notice is that coming down, making a normal play, playing 2 down to 15 and 17 to 20 is not great at all. Especially because if he leaves me alone... Okay, so he does do that, that's good. Even if it's wrong, at least he sees it and does it. Now he can't leave shots. I think he has to play safe, I think. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. I don't think I can afford to lose my 6 point. But I don't know. I mean, I would never do this. I would never not do this. But of course, is that bad? Is this going to be like blunder? I mean, 3-1, which he would play 10 to 6. He can still play 5 to 2. 4-1. He has to destroy his position. What else? 6-1. I would get shots. Yeah. I could stay with 1. Okay. I don't know. seemed like when I went through the numbers that you had to, you couldn't give up on the possible hitting numbers. Okay, so have to stay back. Okay. Double 3, 1, 2. I think even though this leaves a shot with double 6 and I'm going to play on, it's still right. God knows why. And again, I think it's right to play on because the gammon is valuable and I'm unlikely to leave a shot. Okay. Down or split, I'm not sure. Okay, he hits. I'm going to split with the last one. Allows him to point on me though. I think I'm happy to come in on the 20 point with his only 7 checkers there and he's got a stripped 8 point. So he'd be happy to hit me with a 1 but not so much with a 3. Double 2 is easy, just makes both points. What do I do here? Duplicate the 1? I suppose so. I don't see anything else. Is there something that doesn't leave a shot? Okay, so he's got something. It's definitely worth thinking about. 3 blots. If your opponent's got 3 blots, it's worth thinking about. That's a huge number. And it's too good now. I'm sure he knows that. Yeah. And you could see the pause was like just the right amount of time to show that he was just checking that it wouldn't be bad to play on. And now, even though he's played on, he's got to carry on hitting. And this is the tricky bit for me. These are very tricky. I guess the thing is that always argues in the take on the take side is that he has to come in first. Having said that, I'm 26 pips down, and I've got a man in the air. But we have to go through the numbers a little bit here. Like he could roll 3-2. So if he doesn't roll a 4, I can just anchor. So I think this is pretty much okay to take. And even if he rolls a 4, I'm not dead. Because I could just roll a 3 or I could just roll a 1. And if I don't roll an immediate 3 or 1, I'm not dead. So I take humbly. So yeah, it seems okay to take this. It's often a weird kind of, like, look how much game I have. I just fanned. Really bad sequence for me. So I think he needs to come out from the 3 to the 9. And then choose the 2. The 2 might have to stay on the 18. But I think Ian played that well. I mean, he queued when he should have done. And so after all that, I've got a decent game, so I wouldn't have any clue why that wouldn't be a take. He should just come out. Yeah. And I can hit in the outfield, which is a little bit dangerous, but what else am I going to do? I mean, maybe if I could hit twice. So yeah, I get hit back, but I can still come in. Of course I won't. This is tricky. He doesn't necessarily. I don't think he wants another checker on the 7. That seems like a good play. And then the question is, do I come up to the 22? I think I have to. I'm not sure though. Yeah, it feels okay. I mean, maybe that it's a bit dodgy because I could get attacked, but I don't really have enough time to stay there. Okay, alright, I have to hit here. I think it's too many shots to hit other places. Now I've duplicated lots of stuff, but I think I have to play big. The ace is the ace. I think the 5 comes out. He comes out. And I suppose try not to get hit too much. This was really tricky to play because I had to play big. And I'm down to 17 seconds. So I don't see anything but just 18-7, 7-18. Oh, he can come off, okay. I didn't see that. So his take point is 25%. I haven't got time to think really. But I'm not ahead. This leaves more numbers but more returns. Okay. That was tricky with no time. So he can just come out and play. Oh, he can cover. Should he have come out? I think I'm going to recube. What can he do here? Okay, he can just play 13-8, 6-1, 3. Is that... I've got 11 seconds. Okay, maybe it's not good enough. He hits back. I could hit, but maybe I should. Got to be careful that I don't miss cubes. I mean, that's a big number, but and then he makes that. Wow. This is tricky with 11 seconds. So if he makes it... I don't know, just in case I don't miss redoubles. It seems like he doesn't like it, but he's just made a really good point. 4, 5. And I would have gammoned him anyway. So it didn't make an awful lot of sense. Can just make the 10, make the 15. Okay. 4s, duplicating 4s. maybe he has to play 5-3-5-4. I don't know. Very difficult. 2. So if he splits with the 2, still leaves a triple shot. If he plays 10-12, yeah, 5-3-5-4. But then that, yeah, I think so. Some sort of hit in board. I mean, all 5-3. Yeah. Very tricky. This just makes it easier for me to play if he doesn't hit me back. So I don't know why. I mean, did I really need to recube? Seeing that I'm probably going to gammon him if I win. He could come out from the 24. So if he manages to make the 3-point again, then he's got a chance. I don't think I would have picked it up. It makes it very difficult for him to play. I suppose if you hit, you have to pick it up and not leave the checker there. Okay, so he hits. It comes out. And splits. I mean, it must be surely difficult for him to get these checkers safe, but we will see. I mean, if I fan now, then yeah. I suppose there's a few options. Assuming he doesn't play, assume he's not going to play 7-1. One, two, I don't know. Oh, he did play 7-1, 2, 3. I don't know whether I should have played big there. I really don't know. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I should be playing 8 to 6 or something. I don't know. Need to get him off the 23. Ian is saying something. I don't know what I was doing with the 6-2 and stuff. 1. Oh. 1, 2. I really need to make the 2. Maybe I should have switched from the 5 point. Bit of a disaster just having 10 seconds, whatever the... Not being able to think through any of that at all. So not actually always gambling him here. Is he going to resign? I think he's going to resign, but yeah. Oh wow. I wonder where I went wrong. Alright, let's have a look. Ah, okay. 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 Just getting XG open. Oh no, it closed. I didn't want to close it. Oh, that was just stupid. Alright, let's just look at it here. Fuck it. Fuck it. So, here we go, double 2. Then I think Ian should have made the 20. No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I wasn't sure actually, but he should have done. So double 3. So I should have come out, but I took. Is this close? Reasonably close. Oh. So this wasn't easy. The computer wants him to hit on the 8th point. Problem with him playing 11 to 5 is that it gives me... Oh, what's going on? It gives me the hits that I want most. Like I want... The most valuable hit is for me to hit him on the 14 point. But it's close. And then there's 2-1. I wasn't sure about. 3-2 I played okay. So I shouldn't come off the anchor here. This I didn't know at all. I guess there's just too many blots lying about. When he comes in, I'm like desperately trying to safety the guys. Okay, so not too badly played though. Everything else. Four, 3. I just didn't see this. I just didn't see that you can out on the ace point. Well, I don't know what... Not... Okay, so he shouldn't run anyway, actually. Because it's too bad for him to be hit. If he runs, he leaves the checker on the 11 points. I should have doubled. So I'm 2-0 down. Okay, I would never... Yeah. I should double before the 5-3, which also never in a million years. Take is pretty clear. Well, it's not. It wouldn't have been heinous to pass. So 6-5, he should have, hit on the ace. Blah blah blah. 5-4. I don't know why. I saw that. I should come down, but I don't know why it's such a big blunder. Good play with the 3-3. I should have just played, but this was hard for me. Fine. And then this game where I only had 10 seconds, so maybe just lots of difficulties here. So 1-1, 3-1, good take. Yeah, okay. It's very, very clear take. And then very difficult stuff. So hitting on the 14, coming straight back in, managing to make this twin. That's a good play, but how bad would it? It's pretty bad to do anything else. Well, it doesn't see some of the plays, so fine. 5. Too many blots again. I'm not good at those, so that's one of the things I struggle with. Coming out was fine, so he should have come out. Yeah, that's difficult. And then I think I thought about cubing, but 16-9 I just didn't see. So that was a time thing for sure. That's okay. And then this was a cube as well, and it was a pass. That's bad. Should have played 4-2. So I think that's all. And then when I did cube, it was probably, it's still a cube, but not a huge double. And then I shouldn't hit twice, and this was the 2-1. So Ian's play was okay. 5-4, 5-3. Okay, that was the player was suggesting. I still had so many checkers to bring round. Oh, this is very tricky. I'm going to look at it on XG later, all of it. Okay. Not right to play 12-7, but fine, and then I just got lucky. So Ian played well. 3-2, not right? Not sure. Wow, all very difficult. Knock the stuffing out of me. So Ian, I wish I could see. Let me try and see what you're saying, because I would like to, because it's all blurry on my screen. Because there will be some valuable insights for sure. Where are we? Oh, that's just about. Now I can't see anything. Everyone going, oh, this 2-1 was interesting. Yeah, the 2-1 was interesting. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Now I can see what you've written. Alright, it was a pleasure to play you, and I'm off. But bye everyone. Thank you for listening and watching.